with the heart and soul of every destination. Discover Portugal's charm from Lisbon to the Douro Valley, or experience the beauty of Scotland from Edinburgh return, with signature moments and inclusions along the way. Book now and save up to $250 per person. Visit pht.com.au.
The very latest news and information. This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Cloud clearing this afternoon, 21 the top today, sunny and 29 tomorrow. Good afternoon with the 3 o'clock news. I'm Tamara Francis.
Love history on wheels? The RAA Bay to Birdwood is back this Sunday, October 19. See you there.
There's been a tense exchange between President Donald Trump and a British reporter over the Gaza peace deal. President Trump was questioned as to whether he can claim success for the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. The reporter claimed there's no evidence to show the agreement will hold. Mr. Trump maintains his negotiations have brought an end to a long and bitter and bloody conflict.
It feels premature declaring peace for the whole Middle East, 3,000 years of peace and so on.
You want more people to be killed?
In terms of the risks in Gaza, we're already seeing
So you mean let them fight on for another couple of years and let some more buildings fall down on top of people and keep it going? No, we did it the right way.
One Nation leader, Pauline Hanson, has written to the Prime Minister demanding Palestinians on a temporary visa are sent back to Gaza. Senator Hanson believes now a ceasefire is in place, there's no need for the Palestinians to remain in Australia. She's also asked Anthony Albanese that no further visas are granted for people in Gaza. A car stolen from a Warradell address last week has been recovered in Marion. Police spotted the Ford sedan last night and used road spikes to stop the vehicle. The sole occupant ran from the car but was quickly arrested without incident. The 26-year-old man has been charged with several offences and will face court next month. The Albanese government says children will be less anxious once the social media ban comes into effect from December 10. TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram and YouTube will be required into implementing the age restrictions from that date. An information campaign will begin this Sunday to explain the changes to children and parents. Communications Minister Annika Wells says the World First legislation will help kids improve their real-world relationships.
I think at the moment you are socially isolated for opting out of. There's something that everybody is online, a sense that if you don't have your own TikTok account, you are missing out on something. I think the gratitude is that this law applies to everybody.
A new government report has found an increase in cybercrime with an attack reported every 6 minutes. Michael Packy has more.
The Prime Minister and opposition leader are the latest people to have been exposed to a cyber attack. Anthony Albanese and Susan Lee have had their personal mobile numbers published on a US website. New South Wales Premier Chris Minns was also targeted but has laughed off the incident.
I'm not going to change my number. Well, maybe I am, I don't know. We'll see if I start getting prank called this afternoon.
The government's cyber agency, the Australian Signals Directorate, has released its latest report, which has found an increase in security incidents over the past financial year. Acting Prime Minister Richard Marles admits it's becoming more difficult to manage as smart tech dominates our lives.
ASD's responded to 1,200 attacks.
Mr Marles is urging businesses to be vigilant, with cybercrime costing the economy billions of dollars.
Researchers are calling for better, more flexible retirement planning, which is tailored to more individual needs. A Monash University study shows women are at a higher risk of exhausting their retirement savings than men. Senior research fellow Dr. Baswe says there are multiple reasons women are more likely to exhaust their super balances earlier.
The major reason is that the women have this interruption of maternity leave. That may come from other reasons. Women have this family responsibilities.
Now turning to 5AA Sport. 2 huge trade offers have been reportedly put on the table today for Charlie Curnow and Zach Merritt. Hawthorn has officially tabled their first offer for Essendon captain Zach Merritt. The Hawks have offered pick 9, a future first, a second-round pick this year or next, and young midfielder Henry Huswaite. Sydney has offered Carlton pick 11, 2026 first-rounder Ollie Florent and Will Hayward. In return, they want Curnow and a late pick. Nathan Buckley has shocked the football world by joining Geelong as an assistant coach for next season. The Collingwood great returns to coaching ranks for the first time since departing the Magpies in 2021. He recently interviewed for the top job at Melbourne and is a frontrunner to be Tasmania's first AFL coach. Matthew Lloyd says Buckley's move to the Cats comes as a big surprise.
It's a massive shock. Good club, Geelong, in terms of how they can keep things to themselves and not get out, but they announced it themselves that Nathan Buckley's joined as an assistant coach, so they haven't elaborated on what role he'll have within that, whether he's coaching defence, midfield, offence.
In cricket, Josh Inglis will miss Australia's first one-dayer against India in Perth on Sunday due to a calf strain, with Josh Philippe to wear the gloves. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon, got a few civil works getting sorted out today. At Norwood, you'll find some Fullerton Road near Rundle Street, more at Parkside, Fullerton Road near Florence Street, and a burst water main today at Ridgehaven, Golden Grove Road near Milne Road. Slow going South Road, Edwardstown, quite busy at the moment to Kettleville Terrace through the Parklands with a camera trim operated Seaton. Get the care you deserve at My Car Tire and Auto. Visit mycar.com.au or call 13 13 28. My Car Tire and Auto, people first. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Now the 5AA forecast.
Fly Adelaide to Europe return from $1,599 economy class or $7,965 business class. Visit pht.com.au.
Cloud clearing this afternoon, sunny tomorrow with a top of 29. Thursday, showers and a possible thunderstorm, 28. Friday, partly cloudy and a big drop to 21. Saturday, mostly sunny and 27. Right now, it's 19 degrees. Let's hear what's happening on 9 News Tonight.
I'm Kate Collins. Tonight, the new search for Gus Lamont missing in South Australia's outback. The government's $102 million algae plan revealed. Every powerful moment as hostage families are reunited in Israel. Anthony Albanese's private number leaked in an AI scandal. And the security warning about the common appliances we use every day. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 now.
Streaming live via the 5AA Player app on DAB Digital Radio and on 1395 AM. This is 5AA, always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
A couple of superstars just rolling into the building. Live stream. Complete care. That's complete with a K. YouTube and Facebook. You can see. Oh, no, you can't. See? Brooklyn didn't quite have the cameras ready to go. Lovely to have your company on this Tuesday afternoon, 9 minutes after 3. Fun to be had because a couple of superstars, as I mentioned, are here in the building. The Hindley Street Country Club have got a big gig coming up this weekend at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. The brains, the genius behind is Condello. He is here. Lovely to see you, Con.
How are you, Leith?
As always.
Hi to all the listeners.
Jordan Lennon is here. Lovely to see you, Jordan.
G'day, Leith. How you doing?
Are those glasses... Are they comfortable? Look, I like it. Like, you look amazing. Don't get me wrong.
You can't compromise fashion, you know.
Like, I see Bono, and he wears the orange glasses too.
I feel sorry for him.
Is it a fashion or both?
It's a bit of both. You know, it's like you'll catch me in long pants and a beautiful jacket.
It's DNG, hello, right?
DNG, Dolce & Gabbana, hello. In Darwin, I was wearing like long pants in Darwin.
Yeah.
And boots. You can't compromise fashion.
But I always wondered whether you just see everything in orange or Bono sees everything in blue.
You know, gun club.
When I take these off, I feel like I'm like really angry.
Yeah.
You know, everything's beautiful in yellow. So
and then you see reality. Hey, it's so great to have you in. We haven't seen you for a while. We talked about when it was first announced that you were going to do this show at the Entertainment Centre.
Yes, that's right.
Jordan, you weren't here. Who was with us?
Danny was with us
last time. Congratulations. Like, it's the big room. Like, I'm so stoked for you. We were looking at ticket sales. There's 2 tiny little pockets left. So the place is going to be jumping.
Well, it's surpassed even our expectations, Leith. And Adelaide's really got behind us. And the Entertainment Centre have been, pivotal in making it. It's going to be the biggest crowd we've played to that we've headlined our own show.
Yes.
So
what's the biggest crowd to date? Do we know? Where's the place that was the
Savannah?
Rowdiest?
Yeah, I think Savannah in the round, but like we were talking on the way here, it's different this time round because like we've all done corporate shows and festivals and stuff before.
Yes.
With Hindley Street and bits and pieces, but it's always been for those festivals and for corporates.
Yep.
Those crowds are always there for the event. They're not there for the band. We've got like almost 5,000 people there to see
5,000. Can you believe that?
That's my town. That's my hometown. Every person I grew up with in my childhood in the one venue at the one time.
Isn't that amazing?
It's bonkers.
It's crazy.
It's so great for you both. You'll find this hard to believe. There are some people who don't really know about Taylor Swift. There may be one or two people in the audience who don't know about the Hindley Street Country Club. So let's give them a very quick recap. In your quickest, most condensed version, Con.
It's been an overnight sensation that took 8 years.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
It's a soundtrack of our youth. It's all people, you know, and they're from the 70s and the 80s, that demographic.
Yes.
We reimagine well-known songs and we put a modern spin on them, but still stay true to the soul of the songs.
So you're Adelaide musos who I guess know each other and have known each other for years, if not decades.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah.
You get together in this group, you record, and then it just explodes. You cannot have predicted, Con, how popular globally you are.
It went mental. Like,
it still is.
It's hard. It still is. It's hard to explain some sort.
You would have walked out of gigs back in the day. You would have done some Black Rose in Hindley Street or whatever in front of 8 people, and you would have thought, that was a good show tonight. We had a good show. Now you got millions online.
It's got to the point now where it's become so much of its own beast. I remember sitting in a lounge in Atlanta when we were in America touring there earlier this year, and this guy is a full Southern accent.
Yep.
I'm sitting there. He says, "Just want to say, man, like, absolutely love your stuff." Then I was in a market in Vietnam, like a market, and some guy yells out, "Hindley Street Country Club." It's walking the streets of Brazil, and people are stopping you. When I'm on holiday, I was on the Greek islands only a couple of weeks ago, and there was a guy there, just a Greek guy, you know, in broken English, said, you know, "I know you use the Hindley Street Country Club." Like,
it's bonkers.
It is bonkers.
I don't understand how it works, but the algorithm, you got to thank whoever, and we knock the social media giants a lot because let's be honest, some of the social media you see is just a cesspool. Not where you guys are concerned. Like it somehow gets in the algorithm of if you love great music, if you love music of the 80s, if you love great musicianship, you find yourself in the feed, and then I will just be looking at something randomly, and the next video is you.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you go, ooh, next one,
I think,
next one.
Was it? Maybe it was Victor that said something to me. He said that apparently there's like 55 million YouTube channels.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me.
And we're in the top 0.1%.
Yeah, it would not surprise me.
We're blessed. There's
a really small percentage that's over 1 million subscribers as well, and we're in that, which is crazy. It's
you
bizarre.
get your little plaque.
Yeah. Gold one for a gold one for 100,000, a silver for 100,000.
Yep.
And then they send you a gold one for $1 million. Heavy too, you know.
Oh, imagine. So, how do you pick your muso? Like, so we know Jordan's been around for a long time, played in many great bands. And Cornsy's band. That was a little dig at I'm only joking. So he's played in many great bands. How do you work out? Because I noticed, like, sometimes I'm watching a video and then, you know what we were playing before? We were playing Kat's version of Heart.
Oh, she sang the hell out of that, didn't she?
So, and then sometimes it's a different singer, and then sometimes I see the boys in brass, and then sometimes I don't.
The touring lineup, the core that people are going to see at the entertainment centre on Saturday night, that's 95% of the touring of all the videos.
Yep.
But sometimes I'll bring someone in if it's a certain kind of song, I'll bring them in. I generally pick who's best for the song. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And wherever possible, we try and keep everything, you know, Adelaide centric.
And do you have a situation where you will say, Jordan, this is more suited to your voice, or Danny, this is more suited to you?
Absolutely.
Do you fight?
No.
Do you like say, I want this song?
Oh, like cats and dogs.
Do you?
No, not at all. No. Like I wouldn't even say 9 times out of 10. I'd say 10 times out of 10. Con picks the right guy for the right song, or the right girl for the right song, and it's as simple as that. Like, and it's good. It's a gift of yours.
It is a gift because you've got a great gift for that. You've got a good knack of picking tunes that people love.
Yeah, that's just, you know, that comes from having done 1 million songs in cover bands for the last 40 years.
10,000 hours.
Correct. 10,000 hours. That's true, that.
I agree. 100% that's true.
That's true. And look, even when I've brought in overseas people or interstate people, they've been the right people.
Yep.
But look, it started here in Adelaide. It'll finish in Adelaide.
And you're flying. I'm going to take a short break. More to come. We're here with the Hindley Street Country Club, or at least 2/10 of it.
2 of the 9.
2/9 of it. Condello is here. Jordan Lennon is here. We'll be back because they're playing this Saturday. And we do want to stress there are just last tickets. How good would it be if there's 0 tickets? Like,
That'd be
sorry, sold out. Someone just lobs on the night,
not far out.
knocks on the door.
I think there's only about 250 left.
Reno from Wesley goes, nah, mate, you're not coming in. We are full. We're not even, you can stand outside and listen. So we'll talk about that and more. What's going on with the Hindley Street Country Club next.
5AA is inviting you into the studio every afternoon. Head to the 5AA live stream.
Live life your way with personalised disability support and aged care services. Visit completecare.com.au today.
When life hits the fan, clean it up with a new Cashies loan. Get up to $5,000. Redraw whenever you need without reapplying. Plus, there's no upfront fees, no monthly account keeping fees, and no shouldn't be a fees. New Cashies loan. Be more life-proof. Apply in-store or at cashconverters.com.au.
T's and C's credit checks, fees and charges apply. See website for TMDs. Australian Credit Licence 391436.
Simplicity Funerals make funeral planning the way it should be. Simple. With our easy and straightforward packages, it has never been simpler to organise a respectful funeral. Visit simplicityfunerals.com.au or call us 24/7 to get started today.
If only your favourite sneaky snack lasted longer.
Mum, can I have some too?
Yep. Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate Coated Sticks. So good, they're guaranteed not to last. Find them in the ice cream freezer.
G'day, it's Fitzy here. You know what, I wish my kids would call me a legend, but the actual legends down south are Lamb Solar. South Australia has some of the most expensive electricity prices in the world, an unfortunate fact that Lamb couldn't accept. Lamb is a team of local champions who care about finding the best solar solution for your home. They're honest and they don't do the hard sales thing. So if you're thinking about solar, think LAMM, Lamb, the real legends of the South.
When you're hosting a family Christmas party, you might start with a go-to roast, a drama-proof seating plan, and that gravy recipe that's a family secret. But those in the know find all the answers in the aisles at Pal's. Sam and Jamie from Parafield Airport Liquor Store know every drop on the shelf. They can make sure you have the best wines, beers and spirits for everyone. And great gift ideas too, all under one roof. Parafield Airport Liquor Store, Pals, next to Roulette's Tavern, Kings Road, Parafield.
The Phil Hoffman Travel Expo is back, Sunday, October 26th. It's the biggest and best travel event in Adelaide, hosted by Adelaide, with over 60 worldwide tour operators, cruise lines, airlines and travel experts. Enjoy inspiring travel talks, early bird discounts, one-day only deals, booking bonuses, including a glass of bubbles, plus win one of 5 incredible holiday prizes. The Phil Hoffman Travel Expo, Sunday, October 26th, Adelaide Convention Centre. Entry is free. Register at pht.com.au.
5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
20 minutes after 3, Complete Care live stream in action, Facebook and YouTube. You can not only hear my very special guests, but you can see them as well. Condello is here. Jordan Lennon is here. The much-loved Hindley Street Country Club. They're playing Saturday. The Arena. Not the smaller room, which is still a big room, by the way, the AOC, but the Arena is some sort of room. They will be playing their Global Hometown Heroes, their first arena show. A text message comes through and it says, Leith, my hello to the boys, the HSCC. I'm front row.
I know who it is.
Love them, cannot wait.
Let me guess.
Yes.
It's Lorraine.
It is Lorraine.
Oh, Lorraine.
Lorraine, you are going to get the biggest pash on Saturday night, girl.
Really?
Oh, mate, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong.
Gee whiz. You got any single blokes in the Hindley Street Country Club, or are you going to get in trouble with the...
How fitting for our demographic is that word, Pash.
Well, that's a very 80s. That's a very 80s word, though. I hosted a gig once that John Swan did, and he was sort of flirting with every girl as he was walking around the room. So much so that the band are like just up there on his own. It's like, John, you've got to get back at some stage.
That's great.
How important is it people like Lorraine though? So I mean, Adelaide's. And we'll talk about where you're going next. But Adelaide's got behind you, haven't they? Like people love a hometown success story.
Yes, but they took the longest to get on board nationally.
Really?
Yeah. It's always one of those cases you go away and come back.
Right.
Yeah.
There was a core group in Adelaide, but a real small group. Lorraine was a part of that.
Yes, she was. Yeah.
And like, there's a small group in Adelaide that started with us and are still there now. But Con's right. Like Adelaide has a bit of a weird thing with, especially like the community and stuff like that. You got to go out and you got to do the hard yards, and then you come back, then you're celebrated.
Well, we have a little bit of that right around, even with international acts.
That's an Australian thing.
Every promoter I speak to, they roll their eyes.
In
like
excess,
Adelaide,
those bands were
Adelaide
bigger
tickets
overseas.
just
Absolutely.
don't sell.
Yeah.
Unless you are Ed Sheeran, you know.
And that's why we're so stoked how many tickets are sold for this show. It's like far out. This is incredible. Like
we found out on the last tour, Leith, when we did. When was the national tour? In May.
March. Starting from March, went through to March, April, May.
Yeah, we found out the March, April, May run that we did was the 5th highest grossing tour in the country at the time.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Adelaide's own.
And that's what I'm about to say, all from Adelaide.
And you started, like, it's like that commercial. From little things, big things grow.
Yep,
because you all
true.
would have played gigs in the shadiest parts of town.
Hindley Street.
And now, correct. And now you're playing the biggest venue and the biggest room. Like it's something that people should study. It's a great success story. What is the secret? Do you think it's just good people, good chemistry, good songs, but is there just a work ethic in the group?
Oh, that's a great question, and I know the answer.
Thanks for that.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, praise my question.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Everything has to collide. You got to have good people.
Yep.
2, talented people. But above all of that, yes, hard work is a given.
Yep.
You just got to work hard. It's the end of that saying, there's no elevator to the top. You got to take the stairs.
Yep.
Right. But when HSCC started, and why it continues in its current form, is because there was integrity. The reason it was started was not to make $1 million. The reason it was started was not to be a hero, to be a star.
Yep.
And all the people that are no longer with HSCC, though it's great that they were with us, there really was, but they've all gone on their own
journey.
It's their own journey. The train stopped for them.
Yep.
What is left are the people that were on board for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And that's why they're now enjoying the fruits of it.
Can I praise, Jordan, you know how much I think of you as a singer, like you're one of the great voices, but your musicianship as a whole. I'm just going to give Brooklyn the quick heads up for our live stream. We're not allowed to play music on Facebook because we get flagged for copyright and it becomes an issue. So Brooklyn, fade it down in a second, but you can hear us on YouTube, the beauty of the Complete Care live stream. You can hear it. This is what we were playing earlier. This is the hook of your song, What About Love, which is the cover of the Heart song. Here we go.
It's great in that.
Cat sounds great in damn everything.
But your sound as a whole, Cat sounds great, but you're tight. Like musically, you sound so tight. I think the favourite one you do that I like is the Starship one. Like
Which one?
Not We Built This City. The other, what's their other big hit? Starship.
Nothing Gonna Stop Us.
Oh, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us.
Yeah, big thing.
Like that, the sound of
song.
that is just excellent.
Yeah, but you sang the hell out
So
of it.
you put a lot of effort into, you know, and that's what people will see on the weekend, won't they? Like the live version of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there'll be.
It's bass and it's this and drum.
I can promise you, when in part of the show Saturday night, there will be grown men that will be crying.
Oh, excellent.
I'm not exaggerating. You will see grown men cry. That's just, she's so good. These guys are so good.
Yep.
The band is good. They serve the song. They don't serve the vocal.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? And I said, literally every show we've done, be it when Kat does her ballads or when Jordan does a Bee Gees thing, I've seen men cry.
And you have fun. I saw a Jordan Lennon lookalike overseas somewhere. Someone that's dressed exactly like you, Jordan. What's going on there?
Yeah, I know.
So there's a bit of mischief and mayhem
We surprised you that night, didn't we? That was in Seattle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it for Comic-Con?
So this weekend you're in Adelaide. What do you do after that?
Next week we go to Penrith, Wollongong, and up at Lake Macquarie in Newcastle. Then we do a Friday in Canberra, Saturday in Hobart, Sunday on the Gold Coast. All sold out shows around the country.
Gosh.
Hobart's nearly there, the other two yet. And then Melbourne, the Palais, a big room there.
Big room.
That's selling fantastic. And Sydney at the Enmore, which is an iconic room. Then we do we do for New Year's Eve, we're doing the Sydney to Hobart when they come over there in Hobart on New Year's Eve. Big 10, 12,000 people job. Then we got 3 weeks off.
Yep.
Then we do Perth again. We do Kalgoorlie. You don't know about that, do you? Kalgoorlie.
Oh, you're full-time rock stars.
Yeah.
Like that's the life, isn't it?
Twin Towns.
Something that you've always probably wanted to do, and you're doing it. Like it's
we're very lucky.
We are lucky.
All right, last tickets. How do we get them?
You can go to, now, I'm told you have to say thehscc.com because that's what the modern kids do.
Okay.
But my crowd isn't modern. It's www.
Yes.
thehscc.com. I think there's about 250 seats left.
Yeah.
Get in
Let's
early.
sell it out.
Yeah, let's sell it out.
Yeah, we want to sell out. Now,
would love to.
We have tickets to give away on the show today.
No, I don't give away tickets.
Thank you very much. Well, no, you do because you gave me tickets very kindly.
I did not give you tickets. That was my evil twin brother.
Oh, was it? Okay. Your evil twin brother did. But I double booked myself with a charity event.
That's a good thing to do.
I do apologise because I'm unable to attend, but I promise that I'll see you next time you're here.
So these tickets are going to charity?
When you're playing at the Adelaide. No, well, I thought why not, rather than just not be able to go, like we could make someone's day right now.
Oh, but now we're losing 2 sales. I'm brokenhearted.
Oh, well, we'll charge the caller then when they ring in. Blake, get some money out of them. Get their BSB number on the way through.
Someone calls in, hey, you've won 2 tickets.
Right.
They're $110.
Could you imagine? All right,
so ask a funny question, or is they just the first in?
Anything you like. Or you can give me a number. Like, let's actually challenge. You can give me a number between 1 and 10. So it gives because you want people.
What's my middle name?
Oh, okay.
No one's going to get
No one's going to get that.
Your old man's going to ring it.
I know, I'm trying to save you 2 tickets.
You've got to... Oh, yeah, you could probably reset. I probably should have checked that. I probably should have checked that with you first. I just thought I'd share the wealth.
Ask them, let's say, what's the most interesting question?
Okay.
Regarding HSCC.
Oh, man. Okay.
Whatever they want to ask. How's that?
Okay. We didn't do this in preparation.
No, obviously.
I don't know.
Or what's their favourite cover of ours?
Yeah.
All right. Done. 8223 8855.
As long as it's one that Con sings or Jordan sings.
Your favourite cover of an HSCC, because we'd love a super fan. Mind you, the super fans have probably already got their
bought
tickets.
Lorraine, don't ring up for tickets, hun.
Yeah, that's right. You're sorted.
You already got yours,
You're in the
sweetheart.
front row. Boys, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Leith.
Thanks, mate.
We're going to get to the headlines. Continued success. We love
Thank
what
you.
you're doing. Look at the phones. I've gone ballistic. See? Christmas
Excellent.
tree right in front of you.
Oh,
wow.
I see now.
Yeah, see?
And now,
All right, hang on. Here we go. Debbie from South Plimpton.
Debbie.
Hey, Deb.
Gentlemen, how are you?
Give us a song that you love from the HSCC.
Oh, look, I love them all, honestly, but I really like that. I reckon you guys did Grease at the Gov.
Correct answer. That is absolutely
you
correct
just won
answer.
yourself 2
That was
tickets,
awesome.
girlfriend.
That
Well
is
done.
a correct
But-
answer.
But
Oh, well, my question also is, what was the first song you ever covered?
we did Curiosity Killed the Cat by LRB.
Oh, I love Riverband. Oh, my God. Awesome.
All right. Debbie and Lorraine are going to fight for front row. Deb, you're off. Hang on. I'll put you back to Blake. We'll get you the tickets. Boys, thank you. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Jordan Lennon, Condello, continued success. Hindley Street Country Club, the hottest cover band on the... You can't answer the phone when you're on air. You're on the live stream. People can see that. Back after the headlines.
Here's a stat you need to hear. Literally, 1 in 6 Australians are living with some sort of hearing loss. It's hard to notice because it creeps up on you, but it doesn't have to get in the way of things. Not if you do something about it now. Can Do Hearing can provide solutions to make living with hearing loss so much better. And your options are almost endless. Book an appointment with Can Do Hearing. candohearing.com.au. That sounds better.
They say one of life's biggest decisions is buying a home. But sometimes the hardest one is leaving it. At Anglicare SA, we're here to help you stay where you belong. We offer support for everyday things like cleaning, gardening, cooking, but are also experts in care management, allied health, and clinical nursing. Because we believe there is no place like home. And with the right support, there is no reason to leave it. Find out more at Anglicare SA. You are at home.
This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Tamara Francis with the news headlines. One Nation leader, Pauline Hanson, has written to the Prime Minister demanding Palestinians go on temporary visas are sent back to Gaza. The Prime Minister's personal phone number has been leaked online, along with contact details for the opposition leader. An advertising campaign targeted at parents and children will explain upcoming social media ban for under 16s. And in sport, the Suns' Braden Fiorini has joined Essendon in exchange for 2026 third-round pick. Cloud clearing this afternoon, sunny and 29 tomorrow. Right now it's 20 degrees. We'll have more news for you at 4 on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Guard your home. Allergens, dust, pet hair, all gone. The new Miele Guard vacuum range is here now at Harvey Norman. Combining high suction power with hygienic performance, the Miele Guard traps 99.99% of allergens and dust for optimal cleaning of hard floors, carpets, upholstery and more. All wrapped in Miele's signature blend of quality and style. Priced from just $649. The new Miele Guard vacuum range is available in-store and online at Harvey Norman now.
How far would you go for your dream kitchen? And how far would you go to get free installation? How about 15 minutes up the freeway to Balhanna Kitchens by Design? 2. The largest showroom in the Adelaide Hills. Custom build your dream with our award-winning designers and get free installation on your cabinets with laminate benchtops. For a limited time, of course. Balhanna Kitchens by Design. It's not too far to go to make your dream a reality. balhannakitchens.com.au.
Ray White, big name in real estate, but also the biggest name in business broking. What makes us big? Our people, like Brett Buckley and his team. MBA, lecturer, and multi-time SA Business Broker of the Year. Brett doesn't just read a P&L, he feels it. If you're selling or expanding your business, Brett can take your business apart and find you more money. And we're not talking small change. Go on, touch base with Brett. Search Ray White Business Sales SA.
There's one word that should be deleted forever. It transcends language, culture, geography, status, and it doesn't discriminate. That word is cancer, and until we can delete it, we're going to treat it. Lift Cancer Care is dedicated to offering additional cancer services to complement your existing treatment plan. We collaborate closely with your medical team to achieve the best outcomes for your diagnosis. So, if you or a loved one are ever struck with the C word, think of the L word first. liftcancercare.com.au.
Always trusted. 5AA. Always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
Well, what a thrill this is. Back to the Future, the musical, is now playing in Sydney, and the co-creator, writer and producer is the man that Michael J. Fox refers to as the gatekeeper of the franchise, the great Bob Gale. Bob, lovely to have you on. Welcome to Australia.
Thank you very much. This is a wonderful country. My first time here. I am truly enjoying it. And once we get the show open, I'm going to take a couple of days and be a tourist, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Well, it's great to have you in Sydney. You think Sydney's fancy. Wait till you come and see us here in Adelaide, Bob. We've got to bring you and the show here.
That would be great if that works out. All I know is that we're in Sydney, and come to Sydney and check it out.
You know, Bob, it's no surprise, I guess, to you and to others that such a beloved franchise on the big screen will carry over to be a beloved stage production. Have you enjoyed that? A whole new audience just re-loving the story?
Absolutely. It's been a really interesting creative challenge to figure out how do we do things or not do things on the stage that we did in the movie, and yet preserve what is great about the movie and make that part of it work on stage. So, for example, we can't do a skateboard chase on the stage because it's just too dangerous. We can't risk our lead actor breaking his ankle every show. Besides trying to find a lead actor who can sing, who can dance, who can be funny, who can act, and then also he can do skateboard stunts. I'm sorry, I don't think that's ever going to happen. So we have substituted certain things that we can't do on the stage for new things. So I've had many people tell me how much they enjoyed that they were revisiting things that they loved about the movie, but also seeing a lot of new interpretations of elements from the movie and didn't know what to expect in so many places and were very pleasantly surprised.
Well, it's so great because, you know, these films mean so much to us. The trilogy means so much to us and a lot of things associated with that, Bob. I remember going to America for my first time in '93 and riding the Back to the Future ride at Universal Studios. And it's no longer there. It's now the Simpsons ride. But even that, you know, such as the love for this franchise, that's one of my greatest childhood memories.
Well, and now that the Simpsons is owned by Disney, I've got to start haranguing the tour to say, why don't you guys bring Back to the Future ride back? We can update it and make it even better. So who knows? I'll get to work on that soon.
Let's hope so. Can we go right back to the very start, Bob? Because thankfully for all of us around the world, that you and Robert Zemeckis became writing partners. How did the two of you come together, Bob?
Bob Zemeckis from the south side of Chicago. I'm from a suburb of St. Louis, Missouri. We were both filmmaking hobbyists in high school and found out that there was such a thing as film schools in California. So we met in the first semester of our junior year, which was when you intensively started taking filmmaking classes. We were among, I don't know, 10 or 12 undergraduates in a department mostly full of graduate students. And given the fact that we both had very middle-class upbringings and liked the same kind of movies, it was our ambition that we wanted to make Hollywood crowd-pleasing movies as opposed to the art films that some of our older fellow students wanted to do.
And that is exactly what you did. I know, reading your history, that you're a comic book guy. Has time travel always fascinated you? Is that where the idea came from?
Well, time travel, that's a two-part question. So yes, time travel has always fascinated me ever since I saw the George Pal 1960 movie starring Rod Taylor. That was really my first exposure to the concept of it. But what instigated the movie, the story of the movie, because there have been lots of time travel movies made, and other than The Time Machine, none of them were that memorable. I found my father's high school yearbook when I was visiting my parents in the summer of 1980. It was something I'd never, ever come across before. And I'd actually attended the same high school my dad did. So I thought, oh, this would be cool. Let me look through what my high school looked like in the year 1940, 29 years before I graduated. And lo and behold, my dad was the president of his graduating class. So I'm looking at this photograph of my dad looking very proper and straight and all that, and thinking, wow, if I had gone to high school with this kid, would I have even been friends with him? I determined, no, I probably wouldn't. But that was sort of the proverbial bolt of lightning that struck me to say, now there's the time travel movie that Bob Zemeckis and I have been trying to figure out. A kid ends up back in time going to high school with his own father. And Bob said, well, his mother could go to the same high school, and all the things she said she never did, she did. And that it just got started from there.
That is such a great origin story, Bob. It's all about adults or kids realizing they're adults were kids, isn't it, really?
Yes, yeah, that's a kind of it's a cosmic thing when you're about 8 years old and all your life you've been hearing your parents say, now, when I was your age, I did this or I never did this. And as an 8-year-old, you're thinking, what are they talking about when they were my age? And then at a certain point, it dawns on you, oh my God, they really were my age. And they were screw ups like me, and they probably threw up in school and didn't do their homework and got picked on by the bullies and all that stuff. And that's really a huge revelation. And I think that the success and the continued success and resonance of the movie is because this is a moment that all human beings have. It transcends any year, it transcends their culture. We have fans all over the world. It's playing the musicals open to Japan in April. They just go crazy for it over there. And I have just met so many people from so many backgrounds, but the story, this idea just totally resonates with everybody. It's just a very human idea.
Yeah, and now it's come full circle too. And we need to thank you for this gift because now we can share the film with our kids. It was my favourite film growing up as a child. It's now one of my kids' favourite. We get to watch it together. You co-wrote them, you co-produced them. It's the perfect storm. It's great script writing. It's great casting. It's an amazing soundtrack. It had it all, Bob.
The planets really lined up, Leith, and sometimes they don't, and it is it's an interesting conundrum that sometimes keeps me up at night. We shot the movie for 5.5 weeks with the wrong actor as Marty McFly. And had we not made that change, had we not put Michael J. Fox in the movie, you and I might not be talking here. There might not be a Back to the Future musical. Little things like that. It's what the movie is about. You stand up to the bully or you don't. And those little moments turn out to be big moments in your life and can make a huge difference.
I think of that all the time. If Eric Stoltz was Marty McFly, and that's nothing against Eric, it's just the way that the planets align, but it could be a very different conversation. As you say, the critical success, the commercial success, the highest grossing film of 85 and beyond, you won awards, but I imagine for you, Bob, the real comfort is how much this film, this franchise, now this musical, is forever in the hearts of moviegoers. And it continues to grow in esteem too. It's not something we parked 40 years ago as we celebrate the anniversary. It's as loved today.
And it's if not more so. It's unbelievable. As you say, parents passing it down to their kids. The kids get excited about it, and we have just a gigantic audience. And of course, seeing the movie or seeing the musical in an audience, because so many people have never seen the movie in an audience. And I will point out, by the way, that on November 5th in Australia, Back to the Future, the movie, will be back in cinemas for a week. So if you've never seen the movie on a big screen with hundreds of other people who love the movie as much as you do, it is an absolute treat, and I really recommend it. We've upgraded the quality of the sound and the image, and you can even see it in IMAX or 4DX if they have that here. It's just a fabulous experience, and you get that when you go to the musical as well, because you're in the Lyric Theatre in Sydney with 1,500 other people, and they are just having the time of their life.
The great Bob Gale is my guest, along with Robert Zemeckis. Bob Zemeckis, one of the reasons we have Back to the Future, and we are so, so thankful for that. Bob, you predicted a lot of the future. There's a lot of things in the movie that have come true. I guess the one that fans talk to you all the time is about hoverboards, but hopefully, we can only hope. We've got scooters. They're almost the same thing now, but it's amazing what's come true.
Well, I'm not sure whether hoverboards would be a good thing or not. I mean, it would be a good thing for the orthopedic surgeons, that's for sure. Whether parents would want their kids falling from great heights it's the same thing as I say about flying cars.
Yes.
Yeah, we've always been predicting flying cars. People have been predicting those for 75 years, but people have a hard enough time driving in 2 dimensions. I shudder to think what would happen if we gave them a 3rd dimension.
Fans of the trilogy always have this argument about which is the best of the 3 films. Am I allowed to ask you, considering they're your babies, have you got a favourite?
Well, the first one, of course, is the favorite because the second and third one, the second one doesn't exist without the first one, and the third one doesn't exist without the first 2. So I think it's kind of a specious argument to say which one is the best. Well, the first one has to be the best because it's also the one that's complete in itself. And if you've never seen the first one and you try to watch either the second or third one, you don't know what the heck's going on.
Thank you, Bob. You've just won the argument for me with all of my friends and family. I'm going to clip this up and play that to them. It seems everything I see about the cast and the crew of these films, it seems like such a special bond was created between all of you. I think like your lifelong friends, that doesn't happen on every movie, Bob. That must be such a gift.
It is very rare. And I would say 70-80% of us are still friends, or at least on speaking terms. And with the cast, I just saw Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd in Toronto a couple months ago at FanFest. So we're always in communication with each other. Leah Thompson as well. The cast shows up at various autograph shows and conventions, and again, it's because of the love that people have for it. But everybody likes hanging out with each other. It is a lot of fun, and it's not very often that you get to work on something that has had such a powerful effect on the entire world. And it is a blessing, and it is not something to be taken lightly. And I know we are all thankful for that.
I pinch myself often, Bob, that I now get the chance to speak to people like yourself. I want to thank you first and foremost for the movies. The production and the musical that we have now is just another gift. But first and foremost, as a young kid growing up, and you know this, how much people love you, people associated with the films, the joy that you have brought people globally, Bob, is immense. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. I echo that sentiment because, like I say, I pinch myself every day. Anytime I see somebody gliding past on a skateboard, I'm thinking, maybe it was because of Back to the Future. He's on a skateboard.
Well, even you hear a little bit of Huey Lewis, and Huey had a great career.
That's right.
But there are straight away little.
That's right.
Amazing. All the best with the run of the musical. We do hope to see you and the musical, or we'll take either of you in our fair city one day here in Adelaide.
Well, I don't get to make that decision, but I hope that happens as well. But in the meantime, there's no law that says that you can't come to Sydney and see it. And if it ends up in Adelaide, you can see it again and again and again, just the same way that we all watch the movies again and again and again.
We will absolutely travel. Adelaideans and South Australians do that. The shows that don't come to us will absolutely go, Bob. So we'll do that. And we'll be in the cinemas for the big 40th anniversary too of the first. The co-creator, the writer, the producer, a legend of the industry from Back to the Future, Bob Gale. Lovely to meet you, Bob. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for your time, Leith. I really appreciate talking to you.
Back to the futuremusical.com.au, folks, where you get all the information and tickets now showing in Sydney.
She's inspired millions around the world, and now Oprah Winfrey returns to Australia in a brand new live event, Oprah in Conversation. This global trailblazer and cultural powerhouse will share her powerful story of resilient success and the life lessons that shaped her extraordinary journey. Don't miss Oprah live at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, Saturday, December 6. Tickets on sale now at Ticketek, or for your chance to be there, keep listening to 5AA.
A pedicure should feel good, and at Medipedi it does from the ground up. Medipedi combines the indulgent touch of beauty therapy with the trusted skills of podiatry, creating Adelaide's first medical pedicure. It's a treatment like no other. Your feet expertly cared for by a podiatrist, then pampered by one of Medipedi's trained beauty therapists. Because looking after yourself should feel exciting exquisite right down to your toes. With 4 Adelaide locations, book now at medipediclinics.com.au. Medipedi, feel good from the ground up.
For over 12,000 South Australians, the most important meal of the day is from Meals on Wheels. Behind the meals and behind the wheels are our wonderful volunteers, like our drivers who deliver the delicious meals to our customers.
Amanda, hello.
If you love driving, we could do with you.
Smells delicious.
Become a volunteer today and help us keep the wheels turning.
See you tomorrow, Chris.
Visit mealsonwheelsa.org.au for details.
They live in filth, bins and excrement. They carry disease and they want to suck your blood. Flies and mosquitoes. Oh, that's no way to live. And it doesn't have to be. With Phantom retractable screens, up to 9 metres wide, they can screen almost anything. Protect your family with Phantom retractable screens. phantomscreens.com.au.
When deciding on a gas fireplace for your home heating, you may think they all look the same. Well, at the gas shop, we're more than happy to
turn the lights down low. So you can see how different each one is. That's a beautiful thing. Heating, cooking, comfort. Turn on to the gas shop. 161 Unley Road, opposite Target.
Here at 5AA, we're all about supporting local. The Excelsior Hotel. Live music in the front bar Friday night to Sunday night. The Excelsior, Coghlan Street, Brompton. Feels like coming home, but better.
KFC's new $4.95 sweet Tokyo fill-up. Hot and crispy, drizzled with sweet teriyaki, sprinkled with sesame seeds, plus all your other faves. Kinda sweet, kinda not. Like being told, your face is so unique. Rude. KFC, FLG. Not everywhere, not forever. Pick up only until 4 p.m.
5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
So we had such a busy show today, we ran out of time for Turkey Tuesday. However, we still want to reward someone with the Turkey Flat Vineyards, 3 bottles of Shiraz, 3 bottles of GSM. Turkey Flat Vineyards showcasing the new Butcher's Block wines. You can drink responsibly. Stephen Rowe was number 3. Caller number 3, 8223 0055. We'd love to give you 6 bottles of Turkey Flat wines. You'll enjoy it on a day like this. Look at this weather, Stephen Rowe. This is just
getting warmer. We're heading into the
glorious.
Best time of the year. Although I do like April, May. I do like autumn, where there's no prevailing winds, a lot of fishing time, 20 degrees.
How is your fishing going, by the way?
Oh, God, awful.
Has it affected you, the bloom?
Yeah, of course it has.
Yeah. Do you fish in the areas that have been hit hardest?
Well, I predominantly fish at the top of this Gulf, up above Price all the way through to Port Wakefield and the Proof Range, and that's been devastated. Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good. I take back when it first came. I said, it's a storm in a teacup. Working with Cornsey for too long.
Yep. Well,
it's
at
worse
least,
than that.
I mean, the money's come in now.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
great.
So that is good.
To the government, well done. Hey, big show,
Yes.
Ralphie on the trade period. Around 26 hours left in it. Petrarca, Kerno, Oliver, Archie, Merritt, all still on the rack. Surprise, surprise, it ends up happening in the last 3 hours. It's just a joke.
As soon as they telecast, I get why the AFL do it, but I think sentiment's starting to turn. I think people are saying it's too long now.
Well, it's another orchestrated AFL outcome.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Get on with it.
It's
They've
unreal.
been
anyway.
planning this for months.
Months. Trav Head, our test star, he's got a wine label out with Bleasdale.
Yeah,
Travis Head Wine. So we got him on, which is great. He's got his photo shoot in Sydney as we speak. Dwayne Russell, much loved Dwayne Russell.
The Pipe.
He's got a fictional novel out. He's penned a fictional novel on sport. And he's an author. A very talented man, on and off the field. Lovely fella.
Yeah.
So we got him on Nettie after 6, and he'll talk about the algal bloom and where you're catching fish and where you're not catching fish and all of that. So, yeah, big show.
It is a big show. We did have one text message saying, should Adelaide get on the Hayward deal? You know, Hayward's been supposedly going to Carlton.
Yeah, I would.
One of our callers suggested get Hayward to the Crows, give away butts and maybe a couple of picks. What do you need?
How funny
if you
is
had your
this?
wish list, what do you absolutely need?
Well, they need a star midfielder. They need a couple. Now, Matt Crouch is out. People thought he was on his way out, but, you know, he's an extractor. He can win the ball. He's senior, and if you have a look at the failings in the 2 losses of the Crows in the finals, it was the midfield.
Jack Steele?
Oh, no, probably not. No, a bit of a plotter. No,
Zach Merritt?
No, well, look, he would be great, but you're not going to get him. No. The thing about the Crows, and I get this, and Justin Reid knows the list far better than us, but there will be organic growth. There's a bloke called Sid Draper that has another pre-season, a bloke called Dan Curtin, there's a bloke called Josh Rochelle. So I get it.
Yes.
They've got it there to be able to grow, but there's no, the assurances. Oh, and the other bloke, Isaac Rankin's back, didn't play in the finals. So there is upside, so I get it. Yeah, I get it. If you said to me out of Hayward or Archie, I'd go for Hayward. Local lad.
Yeah, I think.
God, I like Hayward. I thought they were all in on him last year, but couldn't quite get him out. Signs a 4-year deal. I'm staying. I'm going to be a Swan for the rest of my life. And at the end of that season, he gets told to look elsewhere.
Part of the John Martin's dynasty.
I know.
Will Hayward. Yeah, comes from good stock.
Oh, he's fantastic as a junior. Anyway, big show. We'll see you at 4.
Thank you, Stephen. Stephen Rowe. Tim Geneva next.
Coming up next, Adelaide's only local sport show. It's the very